Let's see. This past week in Antisemitism in the world. I don't know if you recall, but about a year ago, there was an oil spill off of Israel. There was a gag order placed on the investigation, which is kind of odd. Because you see, it turns out that what Iran was doing was deliberately spilling oil in the hopes that they would contaminate Israel and not giving a flying tinker's damn for the fact that Lebanon is also potentially going to be affected, because that's just nobody's, kind of like Jews. Now, fortunately, last year's oil spill didn't end up causing damage to Israel. And this year, it looks like, once again, they have misaimed. But I'd love you to stop and think about the fact that Iran has absolutely no concern about any other country as long as they can kill the Jews. And those horrible, horrible Arabs that are living with them. Oh, how could they? We also have Amnesty International, who is completely screwing over history and talking about the fact that those who have gone home to their ancestral home, Judea, where Jews come from, are somehow doing an apartheid, which A, insults people of South Africa who went through an apartheid, and B, completely denies any reality. But then we also have a guy in the States who decides to write an 850-page manifesto about how Jews are the problem, gets in his car, goes on the way, goes to get ammunition for his gun, because he has his plans of shooting as many of us as he possibly can, only to be shocked, and so am I, quite frankly, that he was not only not allowed to have ammunition sold to him, but they arrested him. I'm frankly shocked. I guess they must have been worried that white people might have been hit too. Of course, the reality that no matter how many times they're offered it, Palestine refuses to become a state. We can't occupy something that doesn't exist. I hate to break it to you. It doesn't matter how many countries have Christian majorities or how many have Muslim majorities, because there's only one with a Jewish majority. And it sure as heck seems like the world is trying to make sure that one lone Jewish majority disappears. Because let's be honest, Judeo-Christianity doesn't exist without Judaism. Islam doesn't exist without Judeo-Christianity, which doesn't exist without Judaism. So, this is pretty much just hatred that's been going on for over 2,000 years.